Hello everyone, welcome. My name's Jasmine, for those who don't know me. It's really nice to see so many new faces out here today and to provide support. We have a wonderful cast. They've been working very hard to overcome their fears, to shine, and to show their superpower strengths. So with you today, they'll be showing you how strong they are with their rendition with our epic twist of Once Upon a Time, Cinderella. Woo!
Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there was a beautiful young girl by the name of Cinderella. She lived in a charming home she lived in since childhood, but the walls were no longer filled with laughter and love, for within the house lived her evil stepmother and two ugly stepsisters who were very cruel to her. They dismissed the servants and made Cinderella do all the hard work. Cinderella dreamed of finding love and one day being happy again, until the day a letter from the royal palace arrived to the house.
invited to the princess ball at the castle.
I want to go too.
No. No.
The night of the ball finally arrived. The evil stepmother and her daughters had prepared themselves in gowns and jewels while Cinderella wore her rags and held her broom.
We're going to have a great time at the ball.
Have a great night work, Cinderella.
The evil stepmother and stepsisters boarded their carriage while laughing along the way to the palace. After they had left, Cinderella ran off to the garden to cry, when suddenly a fairy appeared.
Oh my, who are you?
I'm your friend Godmother Cinderella. I am here to take you to the ball tonight.
Cinderella's night turning into a dream come true. Cinderella's dingy rags transformed into a beautiful gown, and on her feet were sparkling glass slippers. The fairy godmother turned a small white pumpkin into an amazing coach and some mice into horses.
Wow, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love them. What a lovely coach and handsome horses.
Are you ready now, my dear? No need to worry. Your evil stepsister and sister won't make it on one thing you must remember. Be back by midnight or else.
Fairy godmother, thank you. I need a lover to give me the kind of love that will last always. I need I need a lover to give me, yes, the kind of love that will last always. I need somebody, a place to take me away, babe. Oh yeah, yeah. I want a lover who knows me, yes, who understands how I feel inside. Someone to comfort and hold me through the long, lonely night. Slow down, why don't you take me away? Dream of a cool rescue. Take me up, take me down, take me anywhere you want to, baby. Now I need you so desperately. Won't you please come around? 'Cause I want to share forever with you, baby.
Then suddenly, Cinderella arrived at the palace and entered the ballroom. She walked into the grand hall and everyone stopped in awe to gaze at the mysteriously beautiful woman. Everyone wondered who the beautiful princess was and where she had come from. The fairy godmother's magic worked perfectly and no one was able to recognize who stole the princess's heart.
beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own.
Cinderella. All right. The prince was mesmerized by the woman's beauty and grace. He had danced every dance with her despite the efforts and the envious woman trying to step in and grab his attention. Then suddenly, the clock began to strike 12.
I gotta go. Thank you for the dance.
Cinderella did not answer and ran back to the coach as fast as she could before the magic had gone. But she lost one of her glass slippers on the way. Then the coach and horses disappeared. And lastly, her beautiful dress turned back into rags. Cinderella walked the remainder of the way home barefoot, with the content of memories of the grand night.
I must find my princess.
Oh, please come in.
It's my slipper. I'm the princess you're looking for.
The ugly sisters wrestled and tried their best to fit into the glass slipper, but to no avail.
Oh no, your feet are much too big.
As hard as the sisters tried, they couldn't make the glass slipper fit. They wore out of luck and their feet were much too big. Then the prince looked across the room and saw Cinderella.
Let this go. It's this.
My name is Cinderella.
The prince had finally found his mysterious princess and they had walked off to get married and lived happily ever after.
I
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to live with all my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one can love you as you are. But I don't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, but we are glorious.
You guys all enjoy the show? How about all our talent? You guys enjoy showing everybody? I want you guys to know that they've been practicing this, since January? They've been practicing this since January, about 3-4 months, and I've been watching them, and this was a lot of work, and a lot of the staff and individuals put a lot of time into this, And we all appreciate you guys all coming out. Full house, thank you. Jasmine has been a huge addition to our team here at Dayhab, and she's got a lot of talents, and she has put this all together. She has a lot of the brains behind this, and I really want to say thank you to her, and I think everybody give her a round of applause.
There is no iron team, as you know that. And what I want to say is, in April we celebrated Autism Awareness Month. And one of the rooms had the door labeled, don't focus on the label, but focus on the ability. This is the ability. Don't let no one tell you can't accomplish anything. These individuals are very talented. Very talented. We all have things that we can do and things that we cannot do. But this took a great amount of effort by everyone. Jasmine worked with a team, but she was the driver in the car. And they may have MR diagnosis, but I didn't see that today. What I saw was talent. Talent.
So to go off of that, again, it is a team effort, and without all the crew here, our staff that work so hard to get everyone prepped, keep them motivated, with the cast members working so hard, and as you saw, they displayed their abilities, their superpowers. They are capable of anything. But we do have a rose for each of the staff that helped and contributed with the makeup, the setup, the costume design, the whole experience that you had today. Right. People working beyond hours, early morning, late weekend. So it was a team effort, collaborative, and again, we all appreciate all your support for coming out here today. I'm getting emotional. I wasn't expecting that. We hope to see you at our next event. Thank you for your continued support. They appreciate it. It's for them.